ride this morning with a few people. Just a New Year's ride. Will be third today. And right down the bottom here, I've got my little watch for the camera, for the Osmo Action. So there's the little watch down there. So we've got that working, hopefully. Give that a go today and see how it all works out. Alright, so we're going to meet a few people, pick up a couple on the way, and we'll head out through Cambodia, Felton, down to Nobby, Clifton, Allara. Hopefully find somewhere to have a coffee, turn around and come on back. 2 hours worth of riding, so it's a fairly quick one with regards to the time frame, not how we're riding. Fairly sedate pace. Just to enjoy ourselves. Beautiful day, a bit of a breeze, but not too bad. And, weather conditions beautiful. Alrighty, see you soon. Spyders, two two-wheelers, and we're picking up another 2 Spyders, so we'll have 6 Spyders and 2 two-wheelers. So that's a good group. We'll get some photos hopefully when we get down to Allara of all the machines. But yeah, a few of the boys are going to turn off after Allara and head down through Mama. Probably tell Denny that's where she should probably go to head her back towards Brisbane. So yeah. And as Reg said when he turned up, geez mate, you've put on the bad weather. Look at that sky. That is a perfect blue sky. A magic day, magic day. I've got my old helmet on today, and because the pads are a bit worn, it's sort of sliding down my face a little bit, so it will be getting the flick tomorrow. I'll go back to my good one, but that means I'll probably have to get a new helmet for when I go on my trips late in the year, but deal with that later in the year. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we've had a coffee there at Allara, and we're now heading for Mama Creek, which is a fairly windy bit of road, which will be very interesting on the on mine at the moment, because of the wonderful thing that is my shite rear suspension. So Leo's leading us up the front, followed by Cole, myself, and we got the big fella back there on his 2023, which is really quite good. Nice bike, that one. Yeah. But yeah, the weather's so good, I thought, damn it, I'll go for a decent ride, and then I'll take a Harold Holt from those guys and head home once I get down there. I won't hang around and have too much there at Mama Creek. I think one coffee will do me, and I'll head for home and let the boys have a yak. Good thing when you're riding with all the 1330s is that they all slip together pretty good. Someone's tried to message me there, didn't get it. But yeah, they all sit on the same speeds. If you can just get your cruise control set at the same, they seem to track pretty well and keep a nice little distance. I've got to get that shock done. I've said that a few times, but I really need to get that rear shock done. It's terrible, and the handling of this thing is just abysmal. There's no other word for it. Just terrible handling. But trying to keep up with these guys down through Mama is going to be absolutely damn near impossible. I think this is the turn off here to the zoo. No, not taking this one, taking the next one. Right out. Jeepers, that is just terrible. Terrible to ride. Yeah, mate, all good. All good, Leo. So this is one of those ones where I say to people, hey, ride your own. So normally I'd be charging with these guys on the corners and stuff, but because I've got that really dodgy rear shock, I'm not going to be giving it a go to keeping up. So when we come time to cornering and through this lumpy stuff, they can keep it. Oh, I actually felt the whole shock through the system. They're not going down but going up, so there's no preload on it, there's nothing, it's just swinging its own game. So yeah, it's terrible. Oh good, there's a car come out, so I'll slow them down a bit so I don't feel so bad holding up Reggie behind there. Jeez, Reg, this is terrible, mate. Alright, usually you come to this sign here and it's like, that's where the windy bendy stuff starts, and as luck would have it, that car pulled out just for the windy bendy stuff on these guys. So yeah, they won't be happy. So I'm slowing right back here. I've opened up my vent because it's all 60 through here, and just to keep myself a bit cooler. Trying to stay off the brakes as much as I can so that the engine revs carry me down. Oh no, it's 100k zone. A bit of brake on this one, it's a bit tighter. Oh man, that's sloppy, that back end, that's terrible. Oh yes, I think a sway bar will go in the front of this one at the same time as that I'm getting that rear shock. I wonder if I can get a sway bar in time to send it up to get everything done. Someone's sending me a message or something. But you can't win, you go over a bump and it wants to launch you over the top. You hit the bottom, the downside, and it wants to bang you through the bottom of the bike. Oh god, it's terrible. Yeah, so we've got 4 Spyders left. Denny's headed back for home. She took the short way back through Cunningham's Gap back to home, and she'll be back up again tomorrow, so she'll have a couple of 100 k's today and a couple of 100 k's tomorrow, so she'll have done pretty well considering she's on an F3. It's only a tiny little thing though, she's only 55 kilos. She could almost ride the lightweight at Flemington. She's tiny. Oh, there's a big bump, that's going to hurt. Rockfall area. I think reading that last night. There you go. You understand where I was reading last night that The Rock, the wrestler, is making a comeback, and I thought, gosh, how old's he? And I went, he's 51. He's 51 and he's going back to pro wrestling, and I'm going, nah. You couldn't pay me enough at 51. to be doing that sort of thing. Beautiful through here. They've cut into the rock through here, and it's absolutely magic. There's a piece just down the road here a bit where you go past the river and there's rock on the right hand side, and it is just beautiful, especially early morning. So what are we now? We're nearly 11 o'clock in the morning, so it won't be quite as nice. It's pretty hot, but if you're coming down this way, it's through Marmar Creek it's called, or Heifer Creek to be precise, where we are at the moment. If you come down through Heifer Creek, so Pilton, Heifer Creek, Marmar Creek, and when you're coming through Heifer Creek, there's these big rock formations are beautiful early morning. As long as it's not foggy, you're pretty right. I'm going to open up that visor again. Oh, let a bit of air through. Give you a bit of a straighten up too, mate. There you go. Might have a guzzle of water once we get past these really nice rocks. Oh, that's nice. Got the big trike going through. A lot of trucks through here, and that's why a lot of people don't like riding through here, is that the trucks cut through from the produce area over in Gatton area, where they grow a lot of small crops, as they call it, and a lot of the vegetables, and then transport those to places like Melbourne and Sydney. And this is the main way they go to get onto the New England to then get south. So yeah, it can be a bit of a two-edged sword going through here early. If you're early, you can get no trucks, or you can get lots of trucks, because they, depending on the day and what they've harvested the day before, to put onto the truck that night. So you can be a bit scary through here when you get a big truck coming at you, especially if you're on one of these single lane bridges, and this one in particular, which is fairly long, which is where this big rock formation is. If you get one that says, "No, I'm coming," you got nowhere to go. Look there on the edge, there's no get out of jail zone there. You drop off the edge into the creek, or not at all. That's beautiful. Man, that'd be awesome through here in the mornings with the shade. But yeah, middle of the day, she's a bit warm. Beautiful spot for a ride. It's funny, everyone always refers to this bit of road as going down to Marmar Creek, but this part, which is the Heifer Creek part, I reckon is the nicest bit. And the reason that everyone talks about Marmar Creek is there used to be a shop there where you'd pull up at Marmar Creek store, have a coffee or a pie or a feed or a toasted sandwich or whatever it is that you have, but it's closed now. COVID sort of got it, and they sold it just before COVID. The people that got it at COVID, they went broke, so they closed it down, and no one's ever reopened it. So it's been closed for over 12 months now. Here's one of these trucks that we were talking about. You don't want to be messing with these ones. This one is a small one. There we go. There's a sign there of Heifer Creek number 4. Sure that someone somewhere in the world will tell me that the way that that's spelt, it's not pronounced Heifer Creek, but we're in Australia, mate, so it's a Heifer Creek. it's probably in German, it's something completely different, but it's what the locals call it. Yeah, as soon as I get back to work, I'm gonna book this thing in to get its rear shock done, I think. Oh, that's going to bounce. So yeah, there's a little campground there that you can camp, and there's toilets and whatever, have a day picnic. Currently look out for black snakes there. Everyone that I've talked to has said, yeah, they've Seen a few snakes there, but that's Australia in the bush. Glad I've got the cool jeans on today. 33 degrees they're sitting on at the moment. A bit warm. So yeah, this usually signifies that's the end of the really windy bits. And we'll stoke it up a bit until we hit Marmar, and there's a little bit more, not so much windy, but just a little bit twisty, and then through to there. Nice bit of road this. Look at that, straight through a big cutting of rock. It's really nice in the morning when there's shadows and all that sort of stuff going on, especially in winter. Nice crisp morning through here. Beautiful ride this in winter morning. Not too early because you can get a bit of fog, but you know, sort of that 9 o'clock in the morning in winter, it's beautiful. Fella, it's building a very small house there. Oh, look at this big whoopah. Oh no, oh crap. Whew. That hurt, and not in a good way. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Leo. I should have just went the back way, straight home. Whooshka. Anyway, nice through here. Very pretty, but probably not the right place to have the Spyder at the moment. I'll check out that number plate, or registration plate, as our American friends call them. I'll check that when I get up here to Grantham, and yeah, check out how bad that actually is. So this is now Marmar Creek, and this is where the shop was. It's not there anymore, but there's still the Marmar Hall. That's where we're supposed to meet now. Two-wheeled friends. They may have kept going, but I don't know. Anyway, that's Marmar Creek. What was the shop? The Marmar Creek Hall. So two-wheel boys gone. I'm going to the back today. That's me at the back. We're good. Got your indicator on there, Reg. You'll see it eventually. All done that. Just push the sunnies in. There we go. We're away. Whoop. Oh. Beautiful riding up in there to the right in Mount Sylvia. That's a really nice area. Oh, yeah, stay there, big fella. So much better. Which way are we going, chaps? We're going to the left. What are we doing, folks? Looks like we're going left. Oh, oh no, we'll get going, go hard. They accelerate really beautifully. That was not giving it a gutful, that was just accelerating and to get away from that truck that was coming, and boy did we. The three of us here accelerated really well. The two wheels behind us were, you know, well and truly going with us. If not, we were probably holding them up. But yeah, for something this size, the 1330 3-cylinder Rotax really punches along. Goes beautifully. The 60 zone and Grantham and the floating cafe, which almost floated away in the floods of 2011, 2012, whenever that was. Ooh, that's cheap fuel. Or 74 for whatever that was that diesel? I'll go with Reg. We'll go bushwhacking. Oi! Oof. Oof, big country route. Oh, right next to Cole here. Beautiful little yellow F3 there. That's him and Reg. Reg is on the 23. See the Sky? Got it done up as a bagger at the moment. He likes that look. It does look different like that. I like that. And those boys are taking the back way back up into Toowoomba. Should be nice. And I'll take the freeway back home. It's a bit warm. What do you say? There's 42 there at the moment. That's hot. And me and Leo, two red ones. Beautiful. Hey, get off, freeloader. There's a big green bug sitting up there on the windshield. Alright, so yeah, nice day out. Good bunch of blokes. Lots of tech tips and experiences shared. It was really good. Yeah, off home, have some lunch. Yeah, one thing I wanted to basically sum up with is that yeah, if your Spyder's not handling well, first thing to check is the suspension. The rear one on this one is pretty shot. Cole, who does the wheel alignments, he's the wheel alignment king in southeast Queensland. He was saying, yeah, once your rear shock goes, they handle terribly. I said, no kidding, Cole. Reg was following me, and he said, oh my god, that thing's bouncing everywhere, you mustn't have any suspension. I said, well, I don't think I have got any. So yeah, that's the one. If your suspension's gone, the handling's terrible. My rear shock has gone. If you look at Leo in front there's no bounce in that, you know. this one I'll go over the same bump Leo just went over, and I'll sort of spring up and down. So the back a big wave, as you can see my hand there. But yeah, Leo's just really good. Alright, so that's my day. I'm just going to ride home and chill and find a cool spot and a cool drink. Been a